This is the Finlandia Report. We're here with women's hockey head coach Matt Marchel. Well, Coach, last year I said you laid the foundation for starting up the program again. This season we picked up 5 wins, not only our most since 2009, correct me, but they were all in conference, the most NCHA wins we've had. We lost 5 games by less than 2 goals, finished the year sweeping a league series for just the second time in school history. I think we can say that the next floor has been built.
Yeah, I'd agree with that, Mike. We had a good season. A lot of hard work went into it, not only with recruiting players, but the girls every day in the gym, on the ice. Preseason, we had an awesome preseason this year. Our strength staff got them in shape, and it was a lot of fun. I mean, the atmosphere in the room is always good, always positive, and that goes a long way, as we know. Not only that, but our senior, Sierra Miners, had a heck of a career year for her, so that was great. To see the stats that she put up compared to previous years was just awesome, and it was a fun year. Obviously we're not quite where we want to be, where we need to be. We missed playoffs by 1 point, but moving forward, things are looking good, and we're all excited for next fall.
Well, funny you mentioned Sierra Minor, kind of leads me into my next question. We don't lose many players at graduation. In fact, just one, Sierra Minor. That's all. What did she mean to the program this year and throughout her career, and do you replace her?
It's tough to replace Sierra. Obviously what she brought, you can check the stats. She had a great career here, tied the all-time scoring record, single season as well as career. And, it's not easy to replace those numbers. We're going to have to replace it by committee. Luckily, we got a good freshman class coming in so far, still trying to round that out. And a lot of gals, sophomores and juniors, are going to step it up. I already see them in the gym right now, working on their bodies, working on their games for next year. So, but yeah, it's tough to replace that many points. And not only that, but Sierra was a great leader. She was a professional out there, as close as you're going to see to a pro hockey player. She showed up, did her work, always had a great attitude, led by example, and you could see that towards the end of the year. All the gals sticking up for her when she'd get dirty in the crease, and that last final game, that senior night, everyone trying to feed her the puck so she could break that record. It was awesome. All the girls bought in, and everyone was so happy for her when she tied that, and it was just a great way for her to end her career. And yeah, she's going to be tough to replace. Those are some big shoes to fill, for sure.
Besides Sierra, I felt that Bella Hebert stepped it up a notch this year, as did Kate Ryan, and then finally got opportunities to score. Anna Smitty continued to shine. A lot of the freshmen really contributed, and Rebecca Lilly became the first line to make the all-freshman team. We're seeing a trend here. 1 senior, probably 5 or 6 juniors, a bunch of freshmen and sophomores. What are your thoughts on how your young players played this year, and how do you see it transgressing into next season?
Well, that's a great question. We had a lot of girls step up. Our entire team basically had great summers coming back from there, whether it be freshmen, sophomores coming back from last year. Did a lot of work in the offseason. Obviously, you could see this year, like you said, Bella and Rhino stepping it up offensively. Smitty had a great year. Caitlin Siegel was awesome, just steady back there for us all year long. Callan Morris looked like a different player this year, and not just to mention offensively, but defensively on the penalty kill and stuff like that. People are buying into their roles. People are doing what it takes in the defensive zone, and that's how we're going to win games. Smart, hard hockey in the defensive zone, and it's great to see people progressing the way you want them to, right? Nobody took any steps backwards, and as long as we're moving forwards, that's the main goal. And our freshman class did awesome. You mentioned Rebecca Lilly. She was all freshman team, and we could tell right away she plays at a high level. She knows what she's doing out there, and she has good footwork, and we thought for sure she was going to be a major contributor on the blue line, and she was. And it was a good year. We had a couple freshmen nominated for that team. She was the only one that got on it, but we're looking forward to the future with the freshman class we have coming in, as well as these girls all taking the next step forward over the summer, and things are only going to get tougher, and for everybody, but in a good way. So we're excited.
Well, Coach, we want to congratulate you on having an outstanding season, moving the program one step forward, and I'm actually very excited to see what we're going to do next year for another encore. So again, congratulations on a great season.
Thanks, Mike. Appreciate it. I know all the girls are in the gym 4 days a week right now, again, working on their game with Jake Wolf and the strength staff. So it's good to see. I kind of poke my head in there every now and then, and they're working hard and having fun, and that's the name of the game this time of year. Building your strength, building your speed, and just improving yourself going into next fall.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this has been the Finlandia Report. This has been brought to you by the Sports Information Office.